me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
Oh, why were you
with a jumbo package
Dad,
to start the drive?
Mello in Bingo's cage when I woke up.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
And the result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Yeah, because when I came downstairs, I just saw him and Bingo casually sitting up.
last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers. And Chubb fumbled it. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes an extra effort can cost you.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the Browns' 38-yard line.
We don't know that.
To throw is Prescott. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just
want me to
short
go
for
for it.
down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall.
No, he doesn't want Carson.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
All right, Brad, I know we're in early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. Nice play.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes us down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So what happened is, remember how, the Eagles are still paying his money.
They'll run with Chubb. And he pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second.
No, I should have just been smarter with that. Those open guys, I just rushed it.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Mayfield's pass thrown away and incomplete. It's third down and goal.
Yeah, I've been
About a
up and down
half-yard from the end
recently.
zone, third and goal. Mayfield to throw it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Complete to
Nick Chubb, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
Missed.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And able to get this out to the 25.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That's good.
A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line. That's the end of the first.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he'll be out of bounds.
What's the dude doing? I get a first down and he pauses the game. Great.
He didn't like how you got that first down. That's why. A young first down.
But able to get it up past the 45.
Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Another first on his monkey ass.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he is
I did get another
inside the
first down.
40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
36-yard line.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Amari Cooper. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
10-yard gain.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Now Prescott. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett. And this Browns defense stands tall. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, the coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Yeah. Aaron Rodgers had
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Flush to his right. He may try it, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Prescott from the gun. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
It's now second.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. CeeDee Lamb, his intended target. And now it's third down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that'll set them back 5. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Big hold to the 30. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First down.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
See you later. Don't work too hard.
Now Elliott. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
At the 40-yard line.
From the 40 now on second down. Prescott is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
42-yard line.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And 3.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A 41-yard attempt.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And that lead is back down to 9 now. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
I would have been down by 3 points.
The Browns drive about to get started.
But it's like with a yard or so, it's like 1
They begin this drive with Chubb, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Complete to
Odell Beckham, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add on to their lead. So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. From the gun, Mayfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And they get the football, but not much on the return here.
I was behind
him.
him.
7-yard line. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
It's like I need my safeties to stay back.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. He'll buy some time right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb, and that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Out now comes the... And look at this, it's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And again, it's Chubb. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. To throw, Mayfield. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. A 1st down throw from Mayfield. Flushed out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He was trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
As you say that, right when he said that, he scored.
Cleveland.
Yep.
Odell Beckham, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll throw right away. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Left side to Lamb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Prescott.
Prescott.
And his throw is incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Coverage by Andrew Sendejo.
Prescott yet again. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
But they don't have
first
all
down as he went
Tampa
right
Bay
back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll throw again. Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Gallup.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, you need to get playing your games. And have I played this guy before?
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second
really
down now as they
good.
search for a consolation score. To throw again on second down. Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Drake Kirkpatrick. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Bill, just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. A run for Nick Chubb. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And 4.
Prescott from the gun on third. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by the Alabama man, Drake Kirkpatrick. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 45. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Following the interception, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Anthony Brown right there to knock it away.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
First down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham.
Yeah,
so Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half.
Yeah, no,
they made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Cleveland, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here.